Okay, hey there, Selective Collective. So I have a really good message for you tonight. I feel like some kind of confusion spell. If it's not a spell, some sort of spiritual attack, clouding the mind. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about if you drink or smoke green stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like some kind of confusion spell is gone. It's gone. It's dispersed. It's no longer there. There's something about our aim and our focus and being back on track. So my soul gets the feeling like this was some sort of spiritual warfare on light workers, on people that are ascending. There was some sort of, and it's for the collective though. It's like the bird cage has been lifted from our thoughts, our mind. I don't know. That's just what I get. That's what I'm getting. And I don't think it, like, the message was loud and clear that it's not pertaining to what you do in your life. It's not pertaining to even though, yeah, it all benefits to eat good and things like that. It's not pertaining to that. This has to do with a spiritual confusion. Gone. Lifted. It's almost like going through life in this like in a trance and then it lifting, almost like with the snap of a finger, with God's grace or the angels or something that has something has been defeated. Some kind of energy has been defeated. It's no longer like affecting you, us. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting it as clear as can be. Wow. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. And yeah, either you resonate with this or you don't. But I feel like, I almost feel like there's a need to celebrate some kind of mental clarity right now. Yeah, celebrate mental clarity. Oh, wow. Good. Okay. Well, so since we're celebrating, let's go ahead and burn some Palo Santo then. Let's get a blessing on this reading before I get into it. And let's take a deep dive into what's been going on. Because I have felt this energy of confusion myself. I felt, honestly, like the last 2 to 3 months, I have felt, like in the past, energies, I could tell when they're extreme, but this was almost like overwhelming energy. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, this is confirmation. It was coming from somewhere. It was coming from something that wanted to block progress and change. And it's gone. It's defeated. I feel like the energies of Archangel Michael have something to do with this, and Gabriel and Raphael. Wow. Nice. Okay. No. Yes. So you're extremely protected, and so as am I. Although these energies, they come, right? They come and they bother us, and they try to attack our focus, cloud our judgment, and this spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks are allowed from what I understand, they're allowed by the creator, probably up until a certain point is what I'm getting, because up until a certain point, all kinds of things get tested during that time. We know that, and we know about tests and challenges and things, but there feels like there was an energy that was extremely powerful that, what I don't know, maybe misused its form of testing to some extent. And boy, do I feel the light, and I feel the love, and I feel things being cleared up. Okay, and it's like takeoff, right? Because here's the great work. Here's the great work. This is what you're here to do. There's something in your timeline that had to have been, because, you know, we have our spirit team working for us overtime. Our angels always working for us while we sleep, overtime. But this has to do with something that you did that unlocked it. And I'm not talking about self-transformation and good decisions. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is there is something on your path that you did that lit up the rest, leading, it involves your great work. There's something that you've done that has unlocked a big piece of your great work. It's like opened the door. And with this opening of the door, you're now even more protected. And now these other energies that were causing confusion for you not to even get to that point are gone. And so there's this energy of like, the door was opened. God opened a door for you that no one can close, but you had to find the door, and you found it. So I don't know what you did, but you found it. And you've got that foot in, you know what I mean? And so now it's like, on your ready, mark, set, like, ready? Yeah, you're ready. You've done something to show spirit, to show the creator, to show your angels that you're ready. That you're ready. No matter, sometimes like when life is chaotic and maybe we are making some bad choices, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's like that. It can be like that, but there was some type of key or door or something that you had to get to on your own. In the meantime, having all these beautiful spirits working for you, fighting for you. And the cat, meow. That's got some confirmation. I better open the door or they'll feel left out. I don't want you to feel left out. All right. Okay, the door's open. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you did. It's something big though. It's something big. So we must talk about it. What else? It's got me really excited. It has me really excited. Okay, so I have the yellowing card. I have healing. It's almost healed. Something's almost healed. Something's almost healed. Because something's almost healed completely. It's like at the last stage of healing because you figured something out. You're probably always meant to figure this out. And I don't know how long that's been going on. I told you about how long I felt like it's been going on for me. But, something was lifted. And tonight I felt it. I felt it being lifted. Nice. Okay. What else? Yes. Yes. Oh, and the blue temple. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I felt it being lifted. Look at all these roses that are being thrown at you. Collective, you're doing a really good job. I must say, you're doing a really good job. And I'm not talking about on the superficial material. I'm not talking about what you look like. I'm not talking about the success in paper. I'm talking about spiritually. Just by being alive, you've done so good. Because this group that I talk to are attacked spiritually. You're attacked because you're bright. Because you have great work to do. So, when this train of momentum, of energy comes, you're going to be able to handle it better. It's not going to be overwhelming. It's going to be your fuel that you need. It's not going to cause ADD symptoms, you know? It's not going to cause extreme sadness, not being able to get out of bed. It's not going to cause panic attacks anymore. There was something that was helping it be, in a way, misinterpreted by us, and then therefore leading into some type of confusion. And this is a spiritually strong group that I'm talking to, and the red and white rose is this energy. You see it with this snake looking kind of like one DNA, kind of like a strand of DNA. It also looks like the Kundalini energy that rises. So that in itself can be a surge of being able to experience a lot of different energies. And there is a dark side to that energy raising and rising, as well as there is a light side, as there is to everything. This is being able to handle that energy much better. It is the seat of the masculine and the seat of the feminine that are coming together, and something really beautiful is blooming and blossoming. It's blooming. It's pointing out your innocence with the white rose. It's like giving off the alchemical wedding vibes, you know, of this white rose. This, you're pure, you're innocent, you're it's about your soul. I heard it's about your soul in recovery. Your soul in recovery in this avatar. And the healing. And oh, wow. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, my little leather seat. That is a leather seat making that noise. Okay. So the blue temple is absolute guidance, creativity, and vision from the heavens above. That's the blue temple. That's where you're getting some of this creativity and this burst of whatever this is. It's big though. It's big. Well, so let's go ahead and get more information. Yeah. Ooh. And this little guy keeps popping out in my readings, and I'm like, what is this? I've got a lot of different gemstones, or you know what I mean. Yeah, I got they're gemstones, but this one is a quartz. And so I'm getting communication and crystal clarity, strong mental strength. But in this reading, there's a strong communication with you regarding your great work, regarding what you're here to do. And I'm sensing the healing from energies that are no longer going to be able to affect you or touch you in the way that they were able to in the past. And why is, I'm going to repeat myself, because you have unlocked something that has to do with your great work. You have done something that lets spirit know your foot's in the door. You see it's open. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, let's get the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Tell me about this beautiful energy here. Look at this demonologist here. And an entity banishing and removal. That's what's happened. Because that's what's happened. Tell me about this great work. And what does it have to do with ascension? Oof. I have 3, air, in-breath decodes energies, ascension number 3. And I also have youth director, spiritual support, educate, lead by example, and volunteer. Camping. Okay, youth director. YouTube platform, the great work, YouTube platform. That came out in Taurus's reading. You don't have to be a Taurus, but there's something about being guided to or through your great work. The in-breath, we breathe in, we breathe out. We're able to interpret lots of things, senses, feelings. Our dendrites can communicate to each other because we have oxygen. If the brain does not get oxygen, then what happens? The whole body will seize up. Whatever area it was in, it will affect the other side. Okay, and so that just tells you how important air and oxygen is. So if you're in a situation where you don't know what's going on, or I don't know, you might be in a fun situation where you're paranormal investigator and you're out on a shot or whatever, you're at a place, you want to know more information about the place that you're in. Or if you're with somebody, they ask you a serious question. Before you even answer, take a deep breath, and you're going to be able to figure new information out from that breath. In-breath decodes energies. It facilitates the transmission of your thoughts, your feelings, your senses, everything. And 3 is associated, well, we have 3 roses up here. 3 is associated with divine creation, the Trinity for the biggest example, but 3 has been around before that was even around and was very important. We can see by structures that the number 3 was important, that the frequency of 3, especially 3, 6, 9, were very important. Okay, I have AKA Rainbow Children, Indigo Child, Delta Generation, born between 1988 and 1998. Don't get hung up on the dates, though, guys. We have different interpretations, by the way, on Google. I'm now aware that we have different people that say different things. I'm going from my cards in Dolores Canon, where if it says Delta Generation, then it's talking about like the wave. What wave was this? Was this the first, second, or third? Right? So, or fourth, right? Fourth. So what it's talking about here is just simply the time frame. But I don't think that matters in the world of spirit, where there's only this present moment. But you can research indigo children and rainbow children. Rainbow children. Why is rainbow children coming out? I mean, known for their unique gifts and abilities. But I don't think it matters if your birthday is on. I wish the dates weren't even on there. Because if it's coming out in a reading and you're watching it, then it probably applies to you as far as like, look, they're going to give me more. They're going to get like, okay, well, no, there's another one, Kim. Indigo Child, another Indigo Child. So this is that Gamma Generation. Born between 1978 and 1988. The third wave. So, Indigo Child, born between 1978 and 1988. Okay, well, we have a lot of messages coming out about indigo children, and meaning you're here to use special gifts and abilities. That's why you came. You were here to use them, though. So while it is good just to hold space, be the light, if you resonate with the words of that then it's talking about very let me paraphrase this from Dolores Cannon. I'll paraphrase it. Is a soul that in the spirit realm was called upon to see if they would help this planet and help the planet ascend and help the people ascend. And it ultimately, you would be using gifts and spiritual abilities that you would, because you are a highly evolved, advanced soul, more advanced than some of the people here. And that's why you would be volunteering, would be because you were to use your gifts to bring more awareness and spread, I feel like, unity and love. So unity, consciousness, and love. You're so in touch with the one, we are one, that you're also very in touch with being able to use all aspects then that encompasses. And so the more separated people feel from that concept of unity, then the more they're limiting themselves on their gifts, on their abilities, and their awareness. And then their consciousness just kind of, you know? And so when you're here to show that consciousness can actually be a lot. You can have a lot more. You can have a lot more. So you may be somebody that triggers gifts or abilities in people that helps bring them out simply by saying the right thing that creates awareness. And then when you create awareness for someone, it creates a space. And in that space, something else can grow. And that is through love, and it's through unity. And so I think that's what that's about. Whew. Oh. You're, especially if the date, even though I said I didn't want to talk about that, but especially if your birthday was from 1988 to 1998, you may be specifically helping people to come out of a dark night of the soul, or out of depressive states. Naturally, using their heart, using their mind, using all the tools that maybe you already have, like innately. So there's something about that. And then talk radio platform for spiritual affairs. So we have platform on here twice. Platform on here twice. And this seems to be referring to this energy rising for you to provide healing through your great work, as you also are being healed of some kind of rather dark energies. When that's in the reverse, you yourself are also coming out of a dark night of the soul, or a period of confusion. Angel numbers. Let's do one more. Spiritual herbalist. I love this card. Ascension number 7 to your pineal gland, your third eye, fully open. The spiritual herbalist says spiritual healer, healing rituals, and ancient wisdom. And that is what you carry. You're here as a spiritual herbalist. And so we use herbs to cure all different kinds of ailments. You're here to help people cure their spiritual ailments. No matter what job you're in, you're being called to this type of work. So no matter where you're at, you're healing people through your specialty knowledge of all things spiritual. Yeah. Okay. Nice Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Using the Circle of Life tarot deck. Really cute deck. I think this deck was only like $7. I got it off of eBay because somebody was asking about it or commenting on it. It's a very pretty deck. I love it. It'd be nice to have it in a bigger cards, but okay. So I have the Queen of Wands, and look at that rainbow kind of energy here, stirring the pot, releasing rainbow energy. This is somebody who's not afraid to put themselves out there in the fire. Somebody that is not afraid to share their spiritual gifts. And I'm also picking up on that star seed energy of, well, what's coming to mind is Lyra, but only because of it being so related here to these fire signs, Lyrans. And the salamander. Interesting. So this is the Queen of Wands. I don't know if she's ever come out. I've had this deck for just a little while. I've done a few readings with it, but I don't think I've ever seen the Queen of Wands come out until now. So we have the Chariot moving forward. Yeah. Victory, balance, awareness, and things picking up momentum. But like I said, there was like some kind of hang up where something gained momentum in the past, but then these other energies were allowed to create some kind of confusion until you turn that key, until you open that door, or until you took that step. So something's about to gain momentum again for you. But this time, something's going to work out really well for you. Interesting. Justice and the High Priestess. Dang. So you have Justice, the High Priestess. Let me so you can see these cards a little bit better. I might have to give her a little bra because you know how YouTube is. I think it's artwork, you know, but I know how they are. So, interesting with this. I just feel inclined to say this. This like big busted woman, she's busty, right? Is long, like if you look at artifacts and stuff, or like these statues with women, the bigger the breast, like in the imagery, it represented somebody who's actually very intelligent, and this is like somebody that holds a lot of information and knowledge. This is what I'm getting from this, like a very intelligent knowledge, has a lot of knowledge and has a lot of truth. Not say, okay, yeah, I'm picking that out because I remember seeing these statues and them saying that it was actually related to trying to signify this beautiful emotional intelligence coming from the divine feminine. So there's some type of truth, and she's holding these scales. She's also like a half mermaid here, which is interesting. These cards are so interesting. And then the High Priestess is that person that goes within, that has just this deep knowing. A deep knowing. Tapped into your gifts, your abilities. Tapped in. And you just know. So it's about knowing your truth and who you are. And what you've come here to do. So tell me more about this truth. Look at all these major arcana. So we have like sharing spiritual gifts and abilities. And then we have the Chariot, the High Priestess, and Justice. Ooh, we have 8-8. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like putting your head into your work, really enjoying it, really getting good at what you're doing. Accumulation. That's what this truth is. Something that you're working on, or you are going to be working on, is like highly connected to the spirit realm with the Hierophant here in this deck. Look at this cup. This cup is being filled with goodness from the spirit realm. This scroll is all the knowledge, and he's kind of like offering it to others because it's a representation of like a teacher vibe also. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's what I'm gonna wrap with that. Wrap it up with that. A beautiful reading. I love this reading. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Zero, you are limitless. You're one with the Creator. It's on the bottom. But here's your main number. Okay. 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. And if you don't feel like you're in flow, you are about to be in flow. And because, like I said, there's some type of veil, or something's been lifted. Some type of, you call it whatever you want, a curse, a spell, a veil, something has been lifted. There is this, the main message is there is a spiritual attack that has been won by your angels. A spiritual attack has been won, and they couldn't have done it without you stepping into something, unlocking some, I don't know what kind of puzzle piece you found or what, but you found it. It couldn't be done without you. So 777 we oftentimes see on a jackpot, right, too. So it may have something to do with feeling like, oh, now things are gonna be or they're gonna feel like they're extremely lucky. No, you just don't have some type of attachment anymore. That's what it is. So all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. And yeah, love and light to all of you all so much. You know, I appreciate you. Bye.